Going on to you, Sagittarius, out here. Hope y'all having a great day. Happy New Year. So you have the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and then you have the Three of Pentacles. So for you, Sagittarius, right? I'm seeing how a lot of you are able to, like I said, leaving certain things behind in 2024. Queen of Wands and Three of Pentacles. Not being afraid to be yourself. If other people want to be offended at how you are, it is what it is. So there is a lot less trying to people please. There's a lot more being like, listen, if other people don't care about how you live your life, oh well, right? Like, who cares at the end of the day? And you've come to this conclusion on your own by understanding that this is really the best way, and really the only way for you, Sagittarius, to actually live your lives. You Sagittarius, some of you, you've tried doing things a particular way, but you realize that you can't move that way with certain people. You understand that you can't move that particular way with certain people, because when you're straightforward, you have a lot of people who will use that to their advantage, be in constant competition with you, right? Call themselves trying to be in a relationship with you. Now, this is where it is that it gets real goofy, because, you know, you'll have people like the whole Travis Hunter situation, where you're in a relationship with somebody who's basically devaluing you all the time, constantly. With what point? You know, trying to devalue you. Where exactly is it that they're really going to go with this thing? What are they really trying to prove at the end of the day? You know? And I'm seeing how a lot of you, right? A lot of you Sagittarius basically try to please certain people. And no matter how great you are, they'll try to pick at you and chastise you for things that, you know, you're already working on. Things that are stupid to pick on you for, right? Sneakers, how tall you are, you know, all this other type of nonsense, right? And because I don't respect it. That's why I have that look, because I don't respect it. Because at the end of the day, Sagittarius, again, I want you Sagittarius to understand that part of the reason why people give you such a difficult time is because they're disingenuous. You know, so many people up on the internet don't really actually touch on what it actually is. They make it seem like, you know, you got to be that person. You got to be that person. Listen, this is not about trying to be him or her. What this is about is intellectually dishonest people who are not going to be intellectually honest with anyone, no matter whom they're in a relationship with. No matter how great the person is, they will always find a way to ruin it and then make an excuse for it and play a victim. Even though they're the ones who's severely the wrong person in the equation. And see, like it is, I said before, you Aquarius understand this, the Four of Wands, and then you have the Six of Pentacles, right? So if you're going to rub people the wrong way, if people are going to be offended by you, lean into it. By all means, Sagittarius, if they're offended by you, so what? You know, as long as it's coming from a place of truth, you're not trying to hurt their feelings on some sadomasochistic stuff. You're just telling the truth. You don't necessarily mean to, you know, create a commotion. You're just saying it because there's no religion higher than the truth. You feel what I'm saying? And again, I don't know why the YouTube algorithm goes bonkers when I start mentioning religion, because I'm not bashing it whatsoever. Everybody got their lane. Everybody has their own thing that they doing. I'm not knocking a person for their perspective. What I'm talking about is, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how, I'm talking exactly about that. I'm talking about how your choices had led you here. And you got here from your own accord, trying to do things in a way where you have tried to listen to the suggestions that other people have said about you, and it still didn't work. And now you Sagittarius come full circle, because now you Sagittarius understand why I'm straightforward, and you Sagittarius understand why you're straightforward. I'll say things, you'll say things, we will say things that may end up hurting people's feelings. But it's not a matter of trying to hurt their feelings whatsoever. That's not what the intention is for at all. I don't know why some people don't understand this. Well, I do know why. Because they're running game. I know why. But we're doing it because you Sagittarius understand what it's like to try to sugarcoat things, try to listen to everybody else's suggestion, because everybody has so much suggestions as to how you Sagittarius need to live your life. And then when you Sagittarius did all of it, it didn't work for you. But now you Sagittarius have come full circle to understand there is no better person than you. And what I mean by that is, the only person that you Sagittarius can be is yourself. There is no point in trying to be somebody else and play the game and run the game and whatever. A lot of times people can't handle the bluntness that a Sagittarius brings to the table. That's their problem. I've had to deal with Sagittarius telling me the truth about myself for years. And I had to be okay with it. Like, yeah. When I knew a Sagittarius was telling the truth, let me tell you, for any cross watchers, a Sagittarius will not hold back if they are being blunt. You got to be okay with that as a cross watcher, a person who's not a Sagittarius. You got to be okay with that. There is no sugarcoating it. There is no, could you put that bluntly? No, forget about that, because that's how a Sagittarius chooses to be in their life. They choose to be as full frontal, and a message for you Sagittarius, you should be that way, and I'll tell you why. Because now this is a time where, like I've been talking about, you Sagittarius define who you want to be. You've had so many people tell you and make suggestions about what would have you rub people a better way, right? All these goofy nonsense, right? These slogans and these sayings, right? You will catch more bees with honey than you would with vinegar and all this other type of stuff. But when but you have a message to say, you have something to say. When you put it sugarcoatingly, people don't listen to what it is that you have to say when you're trying to tell them the truth, because they don't want to hear the truth. They'll be in a whole relationship with you, Sagittarius. They don't want to be in a relationship with you. They like the fact that you, Sagittarius, can essentially get hit to a trend, stuff like this. You blow up, you become popular, and you become rich and famous off of it, because Sagittarius has all the capabilities to have that blow up quickly. But at the same time, do they know who you Sagittarius are? Do they know how blunt y'all can be? Can they take your bluntness? Can they respect the fact that you Sagittarius need some time to yourselves? Whether it's a couple of days or whether it's a couple of hours, and sometimes your significant other may have to leave the home, or if they still in the residence, give you some space. Let you be in your room by yourself, or be in their room by yourself. Y'all's room by yourself, making music or whatever. Can they be okay with that? Can they be okay with, you like to look at things for a brighter side, even though you've had some disagreements and some problems and stuff like this? Because you are the opposite sign of Gemini, right? Right? Geminis be having mad issues. So do you. Do they understand you at those times? Can they get you at those times? Or are they just looking to gain something from the fact that you do a whole lot, and that you Sagittarius be looking to multitask, and they benefiting off of it while they kicking their feet up and coasting. And so this is why you have the World, the Six of Pentacles, and then you have the Temperance, which is Sagittarius. There's a lot more opportunity for you Sagittarius coming. Don't you worry. Not just romantically, but also financially as well. You just got to stay patient and look for those opportunities when and where you see them. There's definitely opportunities, and if they pop up during the year, obviously I will talk about them. You have the Hanged Man, and then you Sagittarius have the Six of Swords. And these two cards right here for you Sagittarius speaks to how, but it's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of perspective. Some see you Sagittarius as, you know, some people who may know you Sagittarius, whom you've cut them off, they see you as, you don't know what you're doing. I do not agree with their thoughts. For me, I see what you Sagittarius, literally, I see what you Sagittarius are going through, literally. I see that you Sagittarius are making the right decisions or the correct decisions for you. I see a lot, even with my brother's a Sagittarius, he's going through it. Where remember how many times I said that Sagittarius, you're learning how to be a lot more street smart? It literally happened. Even with my brother. Problem on his job, I'm not going to say what it is, who was a Sagittarius. And he was like, yo, a lot of these people on my job, they done switched up on me. Yup. Yup. And I'm not smiling in the sense of it brings me joy. I'm saying it because I know it to be true. Because I've experienced it so much. Virgo and Sagittarius are a lot alike. So let's clarify the Temperance. The Temperance, Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups. Yet again, here we go. This is about how you Sagittarius ultimately have to understand that what you've got going on is you have a lot of people who are really envious of you, that you fortunately have excommunicated from. Because all of this that they're going to do is bring you down anyway. So now the Queen of Wands and the Page of Cups right here is about how you, like I told Capricorn, this is a journey that is gonna be a road that is less taken. You Sagittarius will, in round now, you Sagittarius will kind of look into that darker side of yourself and understand that the world is not necessarily the world is not going to be happy for you. You got to be happy with and for yourself. And then you have the Ace of Cups. So you will do it for and with yourself. So there's a sense of, immediately there's a sense of you Sagittarius taking, almost like Pisces, in a sense of taking like water to fish. You know what I mean? Adapting to the waters like a fish does. Like, okay, you're in this thing right now, getting it in, trying to figure out what exactly is your next move. And you Sagittarius are figuring out that you have a lot of brand new opportunities because these opportunities have presented themselves to you right now, whether it's finances, whether it's romance. And you Sagittarius have understood that you can't include your friends or your family. This is something where you have your own life to live, and that you're not going to say anything only until the train has left the station. You've already accomplished what you have needed to accomplish, and that they can't tear it down. They can't be, you know what I'm saying? I can't even say the H word, but they can't be a player. You know what I mean? They can't be a player about it. You know, in the sense that they want to be envious of you. They just, oh, why is it that you Sagittarius doing your thing? No, you Sagittarius understand. Best for you to go ahead, live your life, do your thing. Don't even worry about it and get on with the rest of your life, because you're supposed to establish close relationships with people as far as friendships and as far as romance, right? You're too friendly sometimes. And that's what messed you up in the first place. So that's it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. We got 17,742. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And there's a link in the comment section below called the Linktree link if you'd like to contact me for a personal reading. Peace.